Beep boop, let's do the things I couldn't do last time, like finding that safe where I got the combination for. That's the only thing we need to do. And then I go back, and then I technically should do the reading, right? I think I'm gonna do that in this part still. I hope I won't take so long finding that fucking safe. So, well... I'll look over here. This is still necessary for me to do. Is it truly not in here? Is it really? Let's try and remember where I've seen that place. I mean, the memory is getting foggier with every day. Wait. I could. That's a safe combination. Or I can just read everything right now, right? The building across. So it was in there. All I needed to do was read. Let's go to the blood supply place. That was what's that there? General. No, not here. Yeah, dude, like this. Oh, that was probably here. Ah shit, I didn't mean to. Oh, thank God I got the thing come on. I have to stand this distance away from things in order to jump up on them. Come on, I totally can get there. I'm totally meant to get up there. There we go. No, it totally wasn't here before, but now I'm here. Nom nom nom, rotten shit. Awesome. Oh, that's mine. Thank you. I'm having fun at least. Oh, can I open these? What is this slow? Not good. Needs to be broken. Alright, I can go here. So, is that anything? Is this Blood Fly House? No. Why is it so hard to find anything again in this town? It's gotta be near here, right? It's somewhere here. This is because it's locked out from stuff. It is full of blood flies. Yeah, I go. So where's that safe? There it is. 660, right? I can't hear that. They used that one before, didn't I? 605. Alright, come on. Money and gun. Alright, we did it. We found it all. We can go home now. It's fine. I'm probably tired of waiting for us. Just I can't do it like this. Let's not die. Let's not die. I can get up here. Shit. Here we go. Everything alright?
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
It's fine, you're
Megan.
good.
Thank you for opening up. If only a little.
I'm starting to feel like you deserve it.
Yep.
Are you ready to leave now?
Yep, let's go. I got my diary too.
Yes.
Right.
Let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
Okay, I killed someone, but I don't know who. Who did I kill? The dogs? Put my dogs in that, right? Almost even got all the money. Using this spy. Talk with Delilah.
For several years, Delilah's been here, getting stronger, turning people against me. Why didn't I see it coming? What was I doing during that time? Pretending to listen at court, ruling through an army of bureaucrats, waiting for the next chance to get free of Dunwall Tower. Well, now I'm free. If only I could go back. Aramis Stilton was once an ally of the Duke, the owner of Karnaka's mines, Stilton lives in a fortified bunker at the heart of the Dust District. No one's seen him for years, since around the time Delilah started making her moves. But whether Stilton's alive or dead, his home holds the key to Delilah's immortality.
Time to do some reading. Writing and then reading. Brianna, Earth, Ashworth, and Delilah were infiltrating the minds of the Sisters of the Oracular Order, altering the visions and influencing their prophecies. I can't imagine what would have become of the Empire if the Abbey had fallen completely into their hands. Thousands of believers being spoon-fed a new brand of religion or the same as shining overseer was. Does Delilah dream of becoming something akin to the outsider? She's angry and twisted enough for that. I left Ashworth stripped of Delilah's magic, cut off from the energies of the void. I hope that she sends a message all the way to Dawnborn. I'm coming to stop you, Delilah, no matter how powerful a witch you are. I also learned that Ashworth organized some kind of seance for Delilah 3 years ago. I'm getting close to understanding Delilah's immortality. And for that I need to explore the abandoned manor of a certain mind-baron Aaron Stilton. So I found out Megan Foster worked for Ashworth many years ago. I think Megan knows more than she's saying. What is she holding back? Sometimes she won't meet my eyes. Even when she smiles she looks sad, but my gut says I need to trust her at least for a little while longer. Can't sleep. I try not to think about my father too much, but I'm worried sick. I hope Cora's going to be alright. I hope he can't feel the days and weeks passing, not knowing that I'm alive, coming for him. 15 years ago he was the one to rescue me. We spent our days hidden in the Hound Pit's pub in my England. Would never see Dunwall Tower again, and remember I was always most happy about it, thinking we would live a life of adventures. I think it helped me deal with my mother's death, as if it wasn't real, as if it was another life. Alright, let's go to this now. All of you, if you share my loyalty to Delilah and to our coven, heed my words. Again, I was haunted by nightmares about the Oraculum. The original lenses Jin Dosh used in the device nearly ruined me. I felt Delilah's magic flicker and the flame she rekindled in me almost went dark, like it did after Breakmore 15 years ago. If yet another accident like that would cost me everything, my connection with the void to magic itself. I cannot afford any more mistakes. I will study the discarded lenses in my workshop and have them destroyed. Remember that Delilah's relying on my efforts and the Oraculum is here to me alone. Don't interfere with the device, only I have a chance to control the Oracular Sisters. Delilah, when we can't talk, I write. There are things only you will understand. They left my collection to the void growing. And through me your power calls out to those who would join our coven. New faces, new voices. Our bond is stronger than it was at Breakmore, yet you feel so far away. If we were together I could say more. It is as if I can see beyond the air into another time or place. You parted a curtain I never knew was there. Oh Delilah, strange and beautiful whispers are carried on my breeze. I am forever going out being an instrument. Mr. Brianna, like his ass, I stored your audiograph recordings in the archive down there in the basement, and I tidied up around the Oraculum, just as you asked. Some of the others were talking about the old lenses you took out of the Oraculum device after the accident, saying they were going to bury the lenses forever at the bottom of the ocean. But that didn't sound right to me, so I just stored them in the effigies workshop in case you find them some use. All my other chores are done, so I'll go prepare your leech tea. Or whatever. I'm grateful for the second chance you've given me. I'm sure over time I'll feel Delilah's presence and learn the magic like my coven sisters. Please don't cast me out. I'll make you and Empress Delilah proud, I promise. Fifth, I've set out to craft a new bone charm and I hope to have it blackened in keeping with those of greater power. It will complement the one I've carried since finding with the mausoleum in Alba. Though it's rare to meet others touched by the void, summoners beware, for as long as I carry the bone charm, my reds and home will turn against them. and their charm, if it works, would shield me against assassins. 11. I'm still working on my protective charm. I'm taking the Tivian Grey Bone, receive and alter it using much more burdock root. The instructions were vague and the safeguards it offers are weak. 18th. Neither chamomile nor nasturtiums added to the mix give me the right effect. Though they perfume the air quite nicely, I feel well protected from unpleasant smells but not much else. Let me drink something, please. Just please let me do it, please. Thank you. Thank you for being so kind. No, just one more second. I finally got it. Hellbar, of course. Fermented and reduced over a low flame. It's right to achieve this effect where the bolt charm turns darkest black. As I wanted, I'm warded against the first bullet of bolt from assassin's weapon. The initial shot that would tell me will instead change to blood flies in an instant. Okay. The original lenses and I device were horribly flawed. Rather than focusing the energies of the void, the whole glances scattered them. My head was filled with noise and the spiritual channel linking me to the last man was needing stigma. I will not cease my efforts. The entire controls the sisters of the Oracular Order, but I know that I proceed a grave risk. The old identities could have been my ruin. They started my workshop for now, but must be destroyed. Kieran Jindus loses his smarts in a boat experiment gone wrong. You know him as the grand inventor, the genius of our time, but that wasn't how his latest experiment went somehow wrong, leaving the man a blubbering shell of his former self. Scandalous but true. Sevens are gleefully coming towards the stories of the once great inventor, now barely able to navigate the moon to him. One moment claims that Jindrush is now unable to determine which way to turn a simple bolt. Everyone knows this right deity, she said. Another wondered opening whether Jindrush may have been using his pupil's ideas all along, faking his genius to gain reputation. Allegedly a cruel employer sadistic in his dismissal of his staff, basically there's one curious turn in the story. It was closer to the intercline that he is now gentle as a lamb. I have a new assignment for one with your unique talents. I'd like you to retrieve the old Rose Burrow prototype and on display at the Royal Conservatory. It's likely well protected, but I doubt the finder's fees. Double the finder's fee. Bring it back to me at the shop, MV. I'm certain I saw one of the students on my lecture. There we go. That's... How does sound play? Winner, you wanna know what happened to the owner before you? When he says no more pay out, and that's that, we say, alright, you got us, and left him alone. Then we paid one of his friends to take him fishing a week later. They were out on the water all day, really good day, caught a lot of fish. Coming back, the friend gave him a letter promise and ran off. In it, I spelled out how the bait they were using, and there was bits of smother. Oh, stop play, you piece of shit, you got 3 days. That's mean. Why would you do that? The situation inside the Batista district continues to deteriorate at a rapid pace. Not long ago, the area prospered under the watchful eyes of mining operations owner Aaron Stilton, but the well-liked workers advocate disappeared 3 years ago under suspicious circumstances, and since then the entire district has been afflicted by increasing foul air and gang violence. A functionary from the Grand Sakonan Guard admitted that the group has essentially abandoned the area. It's simply too dangerous, he said, of the crime inside what is now commonly called the Dust District. The overseers and the dam holders fight for control in the streets with skirmishes every day, assassinations, torture and so forth. After a while we just decided to withdraw and let the two have it out, he said, sealed it all up and banned a few well-placed wards of light. Mine collapses. A representative from the miners' family community reports that another silver mine is partially collapsed, leaving 8 miners injured and killing 12. The committee maintains that the Duke's unrealistic production goals were the true culprit, citing the overlong shifts that have been in practice since mine owner disappeared. The mines are now managed directly by the Grand Palace until such time as the returns or a new director can be found. However, the Grand Palace officials say and ban the collapse on an errand plan to arrest anyone found guilty of demoralizing the people of Kanaka. We at the Kanaka Gazette certainly support the effort to maintain Secular's unity. Our thoughts go to the families of those injured. The area surrounding the Royal Conservatory remains in lockdown. Keep the roads clear during curfew and block off side street entrances. Maintaining the Wall of Light is the responsibility of everyone in this corner, and I expect the windmills that power the damn thing to be well guarded all the time. If any irregularities occur, contact the technical officer immediately. That Overseer Ogburn, I should be back within a few days. Continue to compile information on Vienna Ashworth's activities despite the letter we received from our regular sisters in Calero. It's not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty, but I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's bad. That said, the horrors are my priority. This conflict with Paul could affect our influence in Kanaka for years to come. Read further at your own peril, my friends, for the truth is a dangerous thing. Any inbred high one, or even the luckiest commoner, can wind up living in a mighty tower with a fancy title before the name. So those we consider to be made of finer material are in fact just as the rough gods as the rest of us, guided by irrational terror and petty grievance. Did Jessamine Colvin deserve our respect, or did she deserve the knife? Was the former Duke Theodanos a fine ruler, as some say? Well, really, that depends on their perspective. Are you the craftsman struggling to profit on your fine cabinets, or are you the woodsman selling your lumber for the highest price? Maybe again you're the local lawkeeper applying tax to the woodcutting or the sale of the poor adventure. Truth is a variable. Consider Emily Corbin or her infamous father, Royal Protector Corvo Atano. How did the Empire fare beneath them? Good or ill? Now it's Delilah, painter and some say occult figure. What will her timeless empress bring you and me down on the streets? None of the snots living in palace know anything about the dust district. Even Lord Corvotano displayed being born here. Would he recognize that place now, or would he recognize him? Gave me the people here in Industrial desperately need someone like you. I understand that you cannot see patient in armor and one has to back. Okay. I did those. Fourth day. It's been difficult to play effigies of the oracular sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside. If possible, get the hair nailed to things I need. But I have an idea. If the sisters are linked even beyond death, then I can use the bones of the dead, dug from an heavy graveyard, to attune the oracle into the minds of living sisters. It's done. Adolfina and several others brought back a wagon full of coffins. I'll start on new effigies at once. Still only faint voices, nothing near the connection required to give them dreams. I must adjust the lenses, refine the effigies, sleep with the skulls beneath my blackness for a few nights more. Perhaps integrate the scarves they use to cover their eyes. Delilah's anxious about my progress, and yet there's not much to tell. I was able to interrupt several oracular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. I'm confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish, and I'll have news from my empress in Dunwall. At last, I held one of the sisters in a trance-like state for an hour. Delilah was ecstatic. Soon we will control things. Order. Great Red Plague, the spraying death, the foreign curse. These are names we give to the disease that bloomed briefly, taking tens of thousands of lives as it spread across Bristol from home to home, town to town, preparing neither rich nor poor. The capital city of Dunwall suffered the most, people so thickly were both people and rats. Many feared the plague would spread to Circumus, but even beyond the naval blockade was affected at the time. Several factors kept the cities from reaching our shores. First, in Circumus, the population of disease-carrying rats was kept in check by blood flies, natural enemies. Rats are known to feed on blood fly larvae and fully mature blood flies lay their eggs in rats. Second, it is simply true that I had the other most. With the best foods, morning constitutional, and a strong work ethic, we have some immunity to diseases that affect us vibrant for. Lastly, mining dust was found in the trace amounts on Circonus even during the time of Downward's great crisis. That dust played a critical role. It's true that the plague was spread by rats, but some natural philosophers now believe that it was also carried only in currents. As such, we can be thankful that in addition to bringing us wealth, several of the mines also protect us from the greatest plague in living memory. Songs, check wind speed, that's probably not important either. Alright, we're done then. See, it's getting less. Alright, let's make a save. Save the game. Bye.